Hello guys, welcome back to my great journey through Vietnam, and after spending 24 hours on a bus, I reached the city of Hoi An, the middle of the country. Today it's very sunny, it's very hot, but the forecast says that in the next day will be kind of cloudy and rainy, but I hope that the amazing, colorful city and the Lantern Festival are going to compensate it. We're going to talk about this later, and for those who still don't know me, here is a little intro for you, and see you in a few seconds guys.
If you don't know me, I'm Pat, and my biggest dream is to make photography the meaning of my life. I'm also a synesthete, and I can see the color of people's souls. In 2025, I dropped everything and left, and now I'm wandering around Asia to discover the most unique and particular hues and shades along what I like to call the Great Journey, showing what the world looks like through my photographer's eyes. Hoi An is a colorful city, built specifically to be photographed. It is perfect, and there's no better place to return home with beautiful postcards, with ochre yellow houses in the background, red lanterns and blue doors. A perfect mix of colors that colors every street in the historic center. It takes no time at all to lose yourself here.
Hey guys, I'm in Hoi An, my last step here in Vietnam, and I'm here right to leave the colorful Lantern Festival. But to understand it at its best, I'm going to explore it before, during and after the festival. This city is completely restored, made to be watched as a real performance, and I'm here to go beyond the aesthetic. Probably lanterns are going to be the main topic again, this time as an element designed to be shown just like the city. But I'm also here looking for little details, watching closely to the actions that make Hoi An alive, capturing the preparation before the festival and the silence that's going to be after it, studying the rhythm of this city. Because this is the central topic of my work, searching for the specific rhythm of the place, paying attention to the behavior of people living and passing through it. And if you enjoyed this video guys, follow me for more content like this, and see you in the next video.
To truly experience the city, however, you need to wake up early in the morning. You need to see it when the show is not yet underway, when the city has yet to truly wake up, and all the simplest actions take place in the streets, kissed by the morning sun. It is precisely in these early moments of the day that I was able to rediscover the sacred ritual of life that I had discovered in Thailand. Moments that, however hectic and bustling they may be, are nonetheless respectful and quiet, when the city has a chance to breathe normally, without any pretensions on the part of those who pass through it. At dawn, Hoi An shows itself for what it really is, behind the makeup, and the lanterns are almost forgotten for a short time, giving way to the morning routine before tourists take over the streets of the city. The market is busier than ever, with fruit and fish stalls opening onto the street, the sun struggling to reach the asphalt. In this harsh light, everything seems more magical, even though magic seems to pervade the city at all hours of the day.
I've been walking through the street city since 7 a.m. and it's neither 9 a.m. and it's already full of people, incredibly full of locals going through the market and already full of tourists. I'm super hungry, so I'm going to eat a banh mi and then I'll continue to document the city, watching closely to the tourists' actions.
Hoi An is a city that today relies almost entirely on tourism, but here the crowds of tourists are not a hindrance, they do not interrupt space, and they are not intrusive at all, because this city is made for them. It has been restored precisely to be handed over to them and to be portrayed in thousands of photographs. With every step you take down the street, you find yourself face to face with girls posing for private photographers, telephoto lenses taking portraits from across the river, and people showing down their motorbikes along the narrowest alleys to strike a pose. But all this is normal and not disturbing or irritating. It is a form of tourism that I like to call conscious, completely different from what I encountered at the White Temple in Chiang Rai, where people come here specifically to be photographed surrounded by hundreds of colorful lanterns, the centerpiece of this city, so much so that a festival is dedicated to them every full moon night.
Okay guys, sunset time is going to come and magic is going to happen, so let's go to the ancient city and let's wait for the magic.
Hoi An is beautiful during the day, with lanterns hanging outside our building, no longer as urban punctuation, symbols of a ritual, but as a real spectacle designed to be looked at, drawing the eye away from the country's red flags, which lose almost all meaning here. But in the evening, just after sunset, when the artificial lights give way to the lanterns, that's when the real magic happens.
I couldn't come in Hoi An without talking about lanterns. They've been a perfect and fundamental conclusion for my journey in Thailand, and here we are again talking about them in Vietnam. I met them in Chiang Mai as a symbolic ritual, a silent punctuation mark spread all over the city, but this time lanterns are made with the right purpose to be watched. They are real attraction, they decorate, and they are the protagonists of the scenography. People come here in Hoi An right for them, to celebrate them as an event, and they easily become a commercial identity. And again, I'm not here just right for them, but also to study what's happening around them, looking at tourists dancing and posing in front of this colorful and magical scenery, this time not invading the space, but performing in a very conscious way. And if you enjoyed this video guys, follow me for more content like this, and see you in the next video.
At 6:30 p.m. everything shuts down except for them, and the night lights up gently. Red lanterns for luck, yellow for prosperity, green for harmony, blue for peace, and white as a symbol of purity. It feels like walking in a lucid dream, barefoot, immersed in bright fireflies floating in the sky and water, lighting the way. Vietnam put me to the test, made me feel uncomfortable, shook me in many ways. It confused and disoriented me, but I managed to resist, taking my greatest desire one step farther. Here too, to capture this event, it is necessary to shoot in the dark, but night photography is not my specialty, this time constrained by my equipment. So I turned this limitation into a strength, closing the circle again, using a mistake as a fundamental element to convey a feeling, just as I did in Hanoi. Lanterns swaying in the air, dancing with the wind, leaving a beam of light behind them. I captured the essence of this exciting moment, accentuating the fragility of the light and giving space to the darkness, drawing with dirt and accepting blurred shots because the festival is not about sharpness but atmosphere, capturing the magic that envelopes you as you abandon a paper lantern to fade on the waters of the river.
Wow, guys, it's pure magic. I cannot find any other word to explain the atmosphere and what you can feel while you walk through all these colorful lanterns. So it's magic, just pure magic.
Once the event is over, everything returns to normal. The market reopens, the streets are quietly cleaned, and tourism returns to fill the city. The lanterns are still there, of course. The city does not change its shape or appearance. The city reactivates itself like any other day, but after the festival, everything resonates differently. There is a different silence, more respectful, more sacred, as if a new chapter were beginning, starting from a blank page, and perhaps I should try to listen to this feeling.
Okay guys, Vietnam has come to an end and I feel kind of strange, like I'm not doing my best and wasting sometimes my time, not visiting that much, but focusing more on a specific place to understand and to document it through my photos and my videos. Maybe I'm keeping too much because I came here for photos, and even if the narrative thread through my videos is working well, I feel them like superfluous. I already keep the trace of my story through the articles on Buy Me a Coffee platform, so I don't really need these kind of videos. I'm not saying that videos are going to stop, but probably I'm going to change something. I really loved documenting Thailand and now Vietnam. The narrative thread and the story work, and I've grown up so lot in only 2 months as a photographer. But let's try something different. Maybe you're not going to like the new version of my videos, but I also need to enjoy my great journey. 2 months have already passed and I feel like I'm missing something very important about this experience. So guys, this video has come to an end, like Vietnam. So if you enjoyed this video guys, follow me for more content like this and see you in the next video.